One day after Attorney General Anand Ramlogan raised concerns about the contracts given to a group owned by the family of former PNM Minister John Rahael, the group is saying there's nothing it has done wrong and that the Attorney General's remarks were inaccurate and misleading. Broadway Properties Limited and Trinity Housing Limited, which constructed housing projects and a secondary school for the government, is owned by the Rahael group of companies. Dismissing suggestions that it only recently came onto the scene to allow it to get contracts when the PNM came into power, the group says both BPL and THL have been involved in construction and real estate development for several years. BPL was established in 1990 and has completed many successful developments. It says the figures quoted by the Attorney General of cost overruns on the various projects are patently false, adding that the number quoted are generally the original contract awards for the various individual projects. On the issue of whether it was overcharging the state, the group says the tender prices submitted by our companies were the lowest prices submitted by any tenderer for the various projects. The group goes on to add that the projects under construction are governed by international contracts and both companies have strictly adhered to legal and procedural requirements. The statement adds, the awards of these contracts were not as a result of any political connections or influence, but were in fact due to the competitive pricing during the public tendering process and the track record and expertise of our companies and their management. The group says it is deeply concerned that the Attorney General would level what it calls spurious allegations of corruption against private citizens and companies without any credible evidence whatsoever. It says it remains committed to providing quality real estate developments and construction for both the private and public sectors and endeavors to maintain the highest level of transparency and accountability at all times.